Bitch, hurry up and pull my ice blue. Bitch, we outside. Yeah, hold up, yeah.
We outside.
Yeah, bow, hold up.
We outside.
What's up, YouTube? It's Josh Outdoors, and welcome to the channel. You hear me? So, after a lot of thinking and a lot of thoughts and putting a lot of thought into this, I've decided that, yeah, today is the day that I'm finna start this. Today is the day. So as I was thinking, like, what should my first YouTube video be? What should my first video be? You know, I thought about it. I told myself, I said, would it be a better way to start a YouTube channel than to post a video about me introducing myself? You know what I mean? Because you can't start a channel without nobody knowing you. Because there's some of y'all that know me that's finna watch this or that's watching this. And there's some people that don't, you know. So why not start the channel off with like a little introduction? Y'all get to know me. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start off like this. So what's up, y'all? My name is Josh Howard, better known as Josh Outdoors. Josh Howard Outdoors. You know, so some reason that I started this channel is because birds, man. The birds keep talking, they calling my name. Boy, if you... So, some reason that I decided to start this channel is because I wanted to create a space to where it's not only am I comfortable, you know, to do what I do, enjoy the outdoors for myself. There's probably people out there that want to do the same thing. That's like watching people do the same thing. Probably watch people fish, watch people, you know, just enjoy life. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want. I want the channel to be like that. That's how I want my channel to be. You know, so some stuff about me, you know, where I'm from. I'm 19 years old. You hear me? I am a college student. I attend Alcorn State University. You know, go Braves. Go Braves. You know, it's gonna be a lot of vlogs, a lot of stuff coming with that too. So stay tuned. That's one reason y'all should stay tuned. College life. You know, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. You know, I'm from Port Allen, Louisiana. Yes, I said Louisiana. The bottom of the boot, real boot, baby. You know. Some more stuff. Oh, back to college. Oh, back to college. You know, I am a computer engineering major. Computer engineering. We're gonna be making that bread. We're gonna be making that money. That money. You know. Yeah, so computer engineering major. I am involved in campus, you know. I currently serve as the 69th Administration Sophomore Class Treasurer. You know, if y'all don't know what that is, I manage the money. And I help plan events. You know, that's what I do. That's what I do. Shout out to that class cabinet. Shout out to that class cabinet. The sophomore, yeah, the Resine 29. Stop playing with that cabinet. For real. You know, so let's start talking about something about, you know, the channel, what it's gonna be based off of. You know, so what y'all gonna be seeing, y'all gonna see a whole lot of fishing content. Y'all gonna just see the college life. With me being, you know, involved in campus a lot like I am, y'all gonna be getting day in the lives of that. Y'all gonna be getting just everything that I do, y'all gonna be seeing. You hear me? Y'all gonna be seeing that too. And I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. You know, I got a lot of stuff in tune. So I wanna talk about like what got me involved in like fishing. You know, when did I start fishing? So I'd probably say like when I was like 8 or 9 years old. We was walking through Walmart one day. It was me, my grandma, my uncle, and my cousin Larry. You know, so we was walking through Walmart one day, and it was this family that had walked by, and they had, you know, they was getting their fishing gear or whatever. So I told my grandma, I said, Dill, long live my grandma, long live Dill. I said, Dill, I want to go fishing too. I want to try fishing. Then she was like, me too. I've been wanting to try it, but you know, where we from, we ain't got no fishing spots, you know. But that's what research is for. That's what you doing research is about, you know. So that's what we did. We went looking for some fishing poles, you know, some little beginner stuff, because we ain't know what we was doing at the time, you know. So we got us some little, I think it was called some Zebco fishing poles. Me, my cousin, my grandma, my uncle, like I just said. And we went to this spot in Plaquemine, Louisiana. One thing, a lot of things we used to catch out there is mullets. We used to come home after catching the mullets. We used to cook them mullets and eat them with some bread. Ooh. Man, bro, I tell you, that was the times. That was that gas. You know, my favorite memory, I feel like my favorite memory with me and fishing, well, with us and fishing, was when, like I said, we used to always go to Plaquemine. We was in Plaquemine, and it was one day, it was so hot. It was so hot, bro. It was hot. And me and my cousin was like, we're not catching nothing, bro, so let's get in the water. Mine just like a river, like a stream. So me and him got in that water, and if you watching this, Ray, you I know you remember this. We got in that water, and those rocks was so slippery, and I fell in that water. I fell in that water, Chad. I did. I fell in the water, and I wanted to go home, but I was like, what's the point of me going home? It's life. And that's what started me right there with fishing. Every 2 weeks, every other weekend, I asked my grandma and my uncle, can y'all please take us fishing? Me and Ray, we want to go fishing. Can y'all please take us fishing? And ever since then, I've been fishing. Now, I had took a little break. We had took a little break from fishing for a little bit when my grandmother passed back in 2019. After that, we didn't really fish like that. But in this past year, when I became a freshman at Alcorn State University, like I said, go Braves, I was assigned my sweet mate, Ryan, he bought a few fishing poles, you know, to campus. Well, no, my brother's friend bought a few fishing poles to campus, and he ended up taking us out, you know, out there to the ponds and stuff that we have on campus, and he took us fish. So, and ever since then, I fell back in love with it. You know, I fell back in love with it. So me and my sweet mates, we went to Walmart one day and we got us a fishing pole. You know, just some little beginner stuff, you know. Got us some fishing poles. So ever since then, I've been, you know, been fishing. So enough about that, you know. Now I'm finna get to what y'all can expect, you know. What can y'all expect from me, from this channel? So, it's gonna be a whole lot of, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a whole lot. We're gonna have some college vlogs. You gonna have some you know, some fishing content, some outdoor content. Just like I said in the beginning of the vlog, just day in the life. Gonna be with the guys, gonna be with the bandits, 468 bandits. Y'all know who y'all are. You know, got a little Ryan from Meridian. You heard me, that M. You got a little B5, the Method Man. Then you got little Drew too. You know, Drew don't really be fishing with me like that, with us like that. He be doing his own thing. But he tried. He tried one day and he broke my pose. Well, he messed up my pose twice. And ever since then, I told him he can't touch no more of my pose. You can't touch no more of my pose, bro. I'm done. Oh, something else too. I can't forget about this, because, you know, if you pay attention to the picture, to my profile picture, you'll see a big old 5.56 boot in the back. Ooh, wait. Some gun content. So it's not just gonna be about fishing. It's not just gonna be about the college life. It's not gonna be about, you know, all the other stuff I named. Gun content, firearm content. You know, we're gonna have some range day vlogs with the gang. You know, I do have somebody that in mind. I do have somebody in mind that I wanna, you know, link up with and do some range content. You know, so y'all can expect some range content as well. feel me? Some good range content. So yeah, I'm excited for y'all to come along with me and start this journey because, you know, this is just the beginning. You know, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning for all this. You know, I can't wait to grow with y'all. I can't wait for y'all to be a part of this journey. Just be a part of this journey. You know, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. And, you know, if it's a quote that I live by, it's by Muhammad Ali. He says, my mind can't conceive it and my heart can't believe it, then I can't achieve it. Like I said, words by Muhammad Ali. And that's what I live by. I really do live by. Oh, some old content that I have in store. Bible vlogs, like Bible study vlogs, you know. Me and my girlfriend, we got some Bible study. And I got a lot of content with my girlfriend too, you know, just like, that's just day in the life vlogs, you know. She's in my life, day in the life. So yeah, we got some, you know, some vlogs coming with her as well. But like I said, man, I just can't wait for y'all to see what I got in store. So on that note, peace.
I take all these prescriptions.